Hakuo listeners, let's learn sumo. I'm Clayton. Welcome to the podcast. Day 11 of the Osaka Haru Basho. We have joint leaders again. The race is open. Onosato fell one behind in his loss to Takayasu last night, but tonight he dealt with Ura fairly easily by getting a pretty good Nodowa on him, and then a pull down Hatakikomi, followed by a somersault by Ura, in which he stuck the landing outside the ring. He also did get a kick to Onosato's head as he somersaulted, but there was no damage to the Ozeki on his way down, or as on Ura's way down. He did cop a bit of a whack though. Fairly comfortable Ozeki win, taking Onosato to 9 wins and 2 losses. Takayasu, he faced his nemesis Kirishima. Kirishima got sent back to the bales off the tachiai in a bit of an Oshi battle, but then he got a bit of a deflection on Takayasu, which sent Takayasu sideways, allowed Kirishima to basically drive him across the ring. Oshi-dashi pushed him out. Takayasu stays on 9 wins. But Takeda Fuji, former Yusho winner from last year, he had an easy one tonight against Churanumi, M14. Now, the winner of this match would go to 9 wins, but it was a classic Takeda Fuji match who just drove up with both hands off the tachiai, pushed Churanumi back towards the bales, a second follow-up hit, and Churanumi went over fairly easily. That puts him on 9 wins. So we've got 3 people sitting on 9 wins: Onosato, Takayasu, and Takeda Fuji. So we're back to a 3-way fight for the Yusho. Kodazakura, he faced Oho. Look, it was a bit of a meek affair as Kodazakura got a deflecting hit on Oho under his armpit, which pretty much put Oho totally off balance, allowed Kodazakura to go for the Oshidashi push-out. Now, Kodazakura, he's got 4 nights left. He's got 2 more wins to get to escape Karaban status. Oho, look, he's on wood. He must win every match to get his Kachikoshi and stay at Sekiwake. Daisho, he had a fairly easy win over Ichi Yamamoto. Some pretty good Sapari thrusting off the tachiai by Daisho, and a very quick pull down as Ichi tried to recover, but he went sprawling forwards. He knows it too. The look on his face as he came back up. Hikiyatoshi pull down, 8 wins for Daisho's Kachikoshi. And just again, another solid Sekiwake performance from him. Unfortunately, he does need 14 wins or so to get his Ozeki run, but tonight the best he could manage, or so far the best he could manage, will be 12 wins because he's already had 3 losses. Another Basho beckons for the perennial Sekiwake. Anyway, Abi, he tried to hanker Gonayama, but Gonayama caught him. They both got a bit of belt. The belt battle ensued, but Abi came off second best as Gonayama got a push down on him. Tsukiyatoshi, Abi is now on wood at 7 losses, with Gonayama, who's also on 7 losses. Wakataka Kage, he got a win over the Flying Monkey. Wakataka Kage went forward, Tobizaru went backwards. On the defensive, he tried to pull down Wakataka Kage, but Waka pressed the issue. Tobizaru went over the bales. Oshidashi, that's 6-5 for Wakataka Kage, slightly improved on where he was, bad start. Tobizaru, he's now on wood at 7 losses. Wakamoto Haru, he faced Takanosho. Wakamoto Haru pulled Takanosho off the tachiai, stayed on defense as Takanosho chased him and went forward. Wakamoto Haru, he tiptoed on the bales as Takayasu went down too hard, touched down just a moment before Wakamoto Haru stepped out. Wakamoto Haru, he's 1 win away from his Kachikoshi winning record. Takanosho, this was Makekoshi, his losing record, 8 losses. Chirishoma, he got a double inside grip and easily forced Kimbozan back and out. Hirodumi, he got a super fast tachiai to drive a hapless Nishikigi out. I probably thought it might have been a Mata there, but anyway, they'll let him get away with it. Nishikigi on 10 losses now. Atami Fuji, he ended up with both of Shishi's arms locked them up tighter than Terunofuji against his chest, got himself a Kimadashi arm lock force out on the Ukrainian. That got Atami Fuji 6 wins. Shishi is still 1 win away from his Kachikoshi, doing much better this tournament, weirdly so. Shodai, he drove hard at Endo, but he didn't have the belt, so he flew over the bales, but he also took Endo with him. Endo ended up on the side of the dohyo. Look, he took the win, but for the second or third night running, he's copped a bit of a beating, and he does look a bit stunned at the moment, so maybe a bit of a beating around the head on a couple of nights is not doing him so much good. Aon Nishiki showed his strength against Hakuoho. This was set to be a good fight. Aon Nishiki looked for the Norua and got Hakuoho a little bit upright. Hakuoho was looking for position, then he tried to drive forward. Aon Nishiki got hold, pulled him down. Hataki Komi, Aon Nishiki, look, he really is the business. He's had a meteoric rise up the Bansuke, and this was his Kachikoshi on his debut in Makuuchi. I expect to see more from him next tournament as well. Really strong. Anyway, day 12 sees Daisho versus Korizukura. Onosato will face Takeda Fuji for match of the night. Takayasu will face Oho. Kirishima will get Tamawashi. Shishi and Wakamoto Haru, that'll be interesting. Wakataka Kage and Takanosho, and Tobizaru versus Ichi Yamamoto. Look, fun night of the match, I would think, will be Hirodumi and Hakuoho. That should be a bit of fun. So, yeah, 3-way lead, couple of people behind with 8 wins. Where is it going to go with 4 days to go in the tournament? Join me again, folks. Hakioi, let's learn sumo.